Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion from Monday, July 2nd, 2018. Well, it's muggy out there this morning, that is for sure. We have temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 70s along the coast, mid to upper 70s already in the Delaware River Valley, and upper 60s to lower 70s in the northern interior, with some areas of fog reducing visibility around 5 miles or so. You may see a delay at your local airport due to that fog, but for the most part, I'm just seeing MVFR conditions. So I'm not really expecting too much of an impact. What it will be is hot and humid, that is for sure. If you liked yesterday's weather, well, you're going to love today's weather because it is going to pretty much be a copy of what you saw. When you take a look at the latest observations from the precipitable water value aspect, the reason why I want to bring this up is that this shows how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And pretty much when you get over 1 inch, you're pretty much in a tropical air mass. When you get above 1.5 and 2, that is some really soupy stuff. So you got this coming into our neck of the woods over the next 48 hours as well, leading to some rather uncomfortable weather conditions. On the latest surface map, high pressure is pushing off the coast. These cold fronts will continue to attempt to move through or attempt to approach the region, and that's why we'll continue to keep a threat for an isolated thunderstorm here and there. But for the most part, these cold fronts are not going to have much of an impact until we get to about, I'd say, Friday night into Saturday, where this heat wave will break and our temperatures fall well below 90 degrees. On the radar, not much really going on. We do have some what we call ground cloudy here. We have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. And so as a result, you get these little pop-ups here and there, but really not producing much in the way of precipitation. And on our latest radar, satellite picture, this is a beautiful satellite picture showing the sunrise here. We go from infrared to visible and pretty much clear from most of the region. You can see some of that fog right along the coast here that is starting to get mixed out as the sun is rising. And that's going to continue on through much of the day. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, high pressure generally in control. Look for hazy, hot, and humid conditions with a threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Look for highs in the lower to mid 80s on Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, and lower to mid 90s everywhere else. Watch out for the heat index pushing above 100 degrees, so definitely use some caution out there this afternoon. For tonight, some areas of fog may form. Otherwise, look for scattered clouds with lows in the lower to mid 70s. For tomorrow afternoon, pretty much the same scenario, rinse and repeat. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible, especially with this weak trough / cold front moving through. Not much cold air behind it though. Look for high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s over Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, and lower to mid 90s everywhere else with a heat index over 100 degrees. On Wednesday, 4th of July, well, there may be some afternoon and evening fireworks from Mother Nature with an isolated thunderstorm. But other than that, look for hazy conditions with locally dense fog in the morning, followed by scattered clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s for lows and upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, lower to mid 80s on Long Island, and lower to mid 90s everywhere else. On Thursday, high pressure will be in control, but an isolated shower or thunderstorm possible. A bit cooler with lows in the lower to mid 70s. And highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s throughout much of the region, lower to mid 80s on Long Island. On Friday, same scenario as Thursday. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible. Then as we get into Friday night into Saturday morning, that's when that cold front moves through. Temperatures on Friday will range from the lower to mid 70s for lows and upper 80s to lower 90s for highs. Now on Friday night into Saturday, that cold front moves through with showers and thunderstorms. Some of those thunderstorms may be severe, followed by clearing skies by the time we get to Saturday afternoon. Temperatures on Saturday range from the lower 70s for lows, as that warm air is still there. But by the afternoon, we're looking at highs in the lower to mid 80s throughout the region, well below 90 degrees. And on Sunday, it's even cooler with high pressure right over the region with clear skies. Lows in the upper 50s to mid 60s, highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. And on Monday, high pressure pushes off the coast with more of a southerly wind. Look for lows in the mid to upper 60s and highs in the lower to mid 80s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather. And as always, stay safe out there.